Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever wondered about the places they might inhabit? Such places, haunted and filled with echoes of the past, are more common in America than you might think. In this exploration, we will delve into the histories and haunting incidents of the top 10 most haunted places across the country. From Alcatraz's spectral inmates to the eerie corridors of the Stanley Hotel, these locales promise to send chills down your spine. Prepare to embark on a chilling journey through America's most haunted locales. Our first stop is the infamous Alcatraz prison in San Francisco. This formidable fortress, once an island of isolation and despair, has a chilling history that lends itself to tales of the supernatural. Opened in the early 20th century, Alcatraz was designed to be America's most secure prison, housing notorious criminals such as Al Capone and Robert the Birdman Stroud. But the prison's brutal conditions and its inmates' despair have left an indelible mark. From the eerie clang of cell doors to the phantom cries echoing in the dead of night, Alcatraz is a hotbed of spectral activity. Visitors and staff alike have reported unnerving experiences, from cold spots to apparitions of long-dead prisoners trapped in an eternal purgatory. Notable incidents include the haunting cries of an unknown woman, the chilling sounds of harmonica music wafting from the deserted cell blocks, and the spectral figure of a man in late 19th century prison garb. Alcatraz, a prison that continues to imprison the souls of its past. We move on to the Stanley Hotel, which inspired Stephen King's The Shining. Nestled in the majestic Rocky Mountains, this hotel has been serving up scares since the early 20th century. It's not just its isolated location that gives you chills, but the countless stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena that have earned it a reputation. The hotel's founder, Freeland Oscar Stanley, and his wife Flora are said to haunt the premises. Guests and staff alike have reported seeing the couple elegantly dressed in early 20th century attire. The most chilling tale, perhaps, is of Flora Stanley playing the piano in the music room, her spectral tunes echoing through the halls long after her death. Other reports include suitcases unpacking themselves, lights turning on and off, and ghostly figures appearing in photographs. With its history steeped in mystery and the paranormal, a stay at the Stanley Hotel may just have you checking out early. Next, we delve into the labyrinthine corridors of the Winchester Mystery House. A sprawling mansion in San Jose, California, this architectural marvel is known for its bizarre design and eerie history. Built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of gun magnate William Wirt Winchester, it's said that she was driven by the spirits of those killed by her husband's rifles. This house, with its 4 stories, nearly 160 rooms, and countless dead ends and staircases leading nowhere, has become a symbol of Winchester's fervent belief in the supernatural. Sightings of Sarah's ghost, draped in a Victorian-era shawl, and the sound of unexplained footsteps echo through the hallways, contributing to the house's haunted reputation. While some skeptics may dismiss these tales as mere folklore, many visitors and staff attest to the eerie atmosphere and inexplicable events. So, tread lightly as you explore this grand yet ghostly mansion, the Winchester House, a monument to the spirits that supposedly guided its construction. We now enter the eerie confines of the Eastern State Penitentiary. This imposing fortress, once the world's most expensive prison, has a chilling past that continues to haunt its decaying cell blocks. Built in the 18th century, it was intended to inspire penitence among its inmates with its Gothic, castle-like architecture. In its heyday, Eastern State Penitentiary housed some of America's most notorious criminals. Today, it's said that the ghosts of these inmates still roam the halls, eternally imprisoned. Visitors have reported sightings of ghostly figures, fleeting shadows in the corners of their eyes, and chilling laughter echoing through the empty corridors. Some have even claimed to feel an unseen hand gently brush against theirs, or a cold breath on their neck. In the dead of night, the sound of cell doors slamming shut can be heard, a chilling reminder of the prison's brutal past. The Eastern State Penitentiary, a place where some inmates never found release. Our journey takes us next to the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. This imposing structure in Louisville, Kentucky, was once a bustling medical facility, tasked with combating the White Plague, tuberculosis. But now, it stands eerily silent, a monument to the suffering and death that once filled its halls. Waverly Hills is infamous for its spectral residents. Among them is the unnerving apparition known as the Creeper. This entity, unlike the others, doesn't look human. It crawls along the floors and walls, instilling a sense of dread in those who encounter it. Equally chilling are the reports of ghostly children playing in the corridors. The laughter of these unseen youngsters echoes through the derelict building, a chilling reminder of the innocent lives lost to the ravages of disease. These haunting incidents are only a few of the many that have led to Waverly Hills being considered one of the most haunted locations in America. Waverly Hills, a place where the echoes of its tragic past can still be heard. We travel back in time to the witch trials of Salem. This was a period steeped in fear and superstition in the late 17th century. Over 200 people were accused of witchcraft in Salem, and 19 were executed. The echoes of these unjust trials and tragic deaths still reverberate through the town. Salem is rife with tales of spectral figures weaving through the historic homes and graveyards. The spirits of those wrongfully accused are said to wander, still seeking justice, still yearning for peace. The unexplained sounds that permeate the night air are attributed to these restless souls. A mournful sob here, a terrified scream there, eerie reminders of a time when paranoia and hysteria ruled. Visitors to Salem often report a palpable sense of unease, a chill that seeps into the bones and a feeling of being watched. These are the specters of Salem, the lingering echoes of a dark past. Salem, a town marked by its dark past and the specters that linger there. We now step into the chilling scene of the Villisca Axe murders. Nestled in the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, this unassuming house holds a dark secret. In the early hours of June 10, 1912, 6 members of the Moore family and 2 house guests met a ghastly end, their lives claimed by an unknown assailant wielding an axe. Since then, the house has been the epicenter of numerous supernatural occurrences. Visitors and paranormal investigators alike have reported hearing the eerie echoes of children's laughter and whispers, a chilling reminder of the young lives lost within these walls. Objects have been seen moving of their own accord, defying the laws of physics and logic. These inexplicable phenomena have led many to believe that the spirits of those brutally murdered remain tethered to this mortal plane, trapped in the house they once called home. The Villisca Axe Murder House, a place where a gruesome history refuses to be forgotten. We journey south to the haunted grounds of the Myrtles Plantation, a place where the whispers of the past still echo through the moss-draped trees. The Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana has a history as dense as the fog that often surrounds it. Built in the late 18th century, it's been the stage of many haunting incidents, some of which continue to this day. Among the spectral residents is the ghost of Chloe, a former slave who, according to legend, was hanged on the property for poisoning the master's family. She's often seen wandering the grounds, her spectral figure caught in a timeless loop of sorrow and regret. Then there's the haunted mirror, a chilling relic said to hold the trapped souls of the same poisoned family. Gazing into it, some visitors have reported seeing figures move within its depths, their faces twisted in eternal anguish. The Myrtles Plantation, where the past remains very much alive. Our final stop is the battlefield of Gettysburg, a site of great sorrow and loss. Here, on these hallowed Pennsylvania grounds, the air carries the weight of the largest military conflict in North American history. Over 3 days in July 1863, an estimated 51,000 soldiers were killed, wounded, or went missing. This immense loss of life has left a deep imprint on the land, one that some believe still lingers to this day. Visitors to Gettysburg have reported countless eerie encounters, from spectral soldiers marching in formation, to the faint echo of phantom gunfire crackling in the distance. Some have even claimed to hear the desperate cries and whispers of the wounded, their pleas for mercy carried on the wind. Each tale is a chilling reminder of the battle's devastating impact. These ghostly sightings and ethereal sounds give rise to a haunting question. Could the souls of those who fell here still roam this battlefield, forever trapped in their final fateful moments? Gettysburg, where the echoes of war still resonate. Our journey through the top 10 most haunted places in America ends here. We've ventured through the eerie Alcatraz, the spooky Stanley Hotel, the mysterious Winchester House, the shadowy Eastern State Penitentiary, the chilling Waverly Hills Sanatorium, the spectral Salem, the haunting Villisca Axe Murder House, the ghostly Myrtles Plantation, and the haunted grounds of Gettysburg. Each holds tales of haunting incidents and spectral sightings. Remember, whether you believe in ghosts or not, these places hold a history that is, without a doubt, haunting.